Welcome back to another video. I'm going to remove the test.php file. So here index.php. So here okay, I'm going to actually remove this also. So in this video I'm going to show you how to create a login form. So let's just say here login form form.php. So this is the login form and I want to access this, so I will go here. The project is php tutorial and then the file name is login form, right, .php. Here you can see we have nothing. If I say hello from login form, it will show hello from login form. But actually I want to show here a login form, so I will remove it. I will say HTML and I will press tab to create basic structure for me. In the body I'm going to say I want a form and I want some input. Okay, so the first input type would be email because I want to log in through email and password. So I want to set a name because the field, when I want to actually access the field value, I need to know the field name also, right? So that's why actually I have to set here name. And then I want to add here a dummy text, so I will use placeholder attribute and here I will say that enter email here, email here. Then I need another input for the input field, so type would be password, right? And then I need to give here a name, so I will name it password because I need to access the password field value also. So I will say placeholder here, enter password here. All right, now let's say I want to run this, so refresh it and here you can see we have a text field. All right, and I need a button to submit this, so I can say input type submit. So this is the coolest way to create a button, and you can actually set here a value. I will show you another way to create a button. So value would be let's say log in, let's say, and I want to set the name for the login is submit. If I go here, if I refresh here, you can see we have a login button, right? So we have another way to create a button, and like this we have to say button, okay, right, button, and here I need to say login and button type should be submit. If I refresh and here you can see we have two login, right? So we have two different way, but when you use button you have to mention in the PHP file I mean method is equal to post or so. Okay, I will actually explain you, don't worry. For now actually I'm going to remove it, refresh. So we have a login button, we have two input field, one for the email, one for the password. I can use here required attribute, required REQUIRD, required attribute, so that people forcefully need to give here email ID and password. If I say submit button and here you can see please fill out this form, and it's showing me how to actually write email. Okay, so here we have email, right? So in our form actually we have a method and that is called post, and we have another method that is called get. So when should you use get and when should post? Post is for soft information, let's say your bank account information, password, email. Okay, sometimes actually email can be, you know, let's say my email, I can actually share my email with you guys, okay, but I will not share my password, so I will keep it as post method. Why? Let's say get here. If I say get here, what will happen? If I refresh, if I say let's say tanvir@gmail.com and password let's say 123, if I log in and here you can see it's showing tanvir at gmail.com and password is also okay 123. So this is because of get method. If I say here post, you can see if I say let me just refresh once again. Here you can see email, let's say tanvir@gmail.com, password let's say 123. If I submit it, here you can see in the address bar we have nothing. So this is the reason actually I am going to use here method post, and I'm going to say here action. I mean if somebody click on the submit button, I mean login button, where the field values will actually go. So let's say the same page, so login form.php, same page. Okay, So it will actually redirect to the same page. Then somehow actually we need to store all the value, right? So I'll go at the top, and here I want to say PHP question mark like this to write PHP code. So this is the PHP syntax to write PHP code. Okay, and then let's say you want to write PHP here. You can actually do this by using this question mark sign. This is called PHP sign. Okay, so this is called PHP syntax, and by using this syntax you can write PHP in anywhere. So I want to actually say here a method that is if is set a function, and I'm going to say the submit button name. So I'll say if is set submit. Okay, I'll say dollar, I need a random variable, let's say email. I want to say email is equal to dollar underscore super global variable. I need to add super global variable. So we have different different kinds of super global variable. Here you can see get, post, files, cookies, server, request, session. So we need every single thing. Okay, these are so important. Actually I will explain you when I will work with them. So for now actually we have get method and post method. So for the get we have super global variable get, we have post. For the post we have super global variable post. So why we should use super global variable? Because doesn't matter from where the value will come. When you use super global variable you can actually access the field value. Okay, that is the reason actually we are using here super global variable. So dollar underscore post and then variable, and variable is our field name. Here you can see field name is email. As I mentioned earlier that we need a name, okay, to catch the field values. So email, but here you can give any name, let's say phone or email, any name. Okay, don't worry, but you have to give here the field name, I mean from which field actually you are getting the value. So I'm getting this value from this input field, so I have to give here a name, email, and I have to access through the name. And let's go for the password. So I will say pass is equal to dollar underscore post method. Okay, and here in the variable I'm going to say password, right, because I want to access this password field, and the password field name is password. All right, and now let's say I want to show it, so I will say echo, and I want to show it for now actually, because we shouldn't actually show email and password, right? Okay, email. Okay, so we can actually show it in two different way. Let's say if you want to show something in the inside double quotation, so you can actually use curly braces, and here you will use dollar email. All right, email. Okay, the variable, and I will say and password. So I will say password, so dollar pass. All right, and now we have echo, right? So let's go here and run it. Cannot use is set the result of. Okay, problem is, so I have to use here dollar underscore super global variable post. All right, why? As I mentioned, without super global variable you cannot actually access those field values. Okay, with super global variable you can actually access them. So the button name is submit, so I am going to actually check that submit button is set or not. Now it will work. Refresh. Let's refresh it. So I will go, oh, okay, I have to save it. Refresh. Now you can see it's working. Now let's say tanbir@gmail.com and password is 123. If I log in now, here you can see tanbir@gmail.com and password is 123. So it's showing, right? So this is how actually we can create a login form. So I can actually make it design through CSS. Okay, so I will actually do it with DeepSeek AI. I will go here and I will say that I will just copy the code, and here I'm going to paste the code, and I'll say I need CSS for this login form. Give me CSS only within style tag at the head. All right, now let's check. Our style is done, so we'll actually copy the style part only. So let's go and copy it, and I'm going to go to the code editor here, and in that head after the title I will paste it. So now let's go and refresh it, and here you can see we have nice login form here, right? If I reset it, and here you can see nice we have a nice login form, right? Okay,